You better hope we get to the creek in the next 10 minutes to wash it off so you're not in trouble. It almost looks like carpet. Go straight and don't turn, maybe? Up ahead, we have the old traveling Maverick on a trail on the way to a waterfall somewhere in the middle of Tennessee. I'm definitely breathing.
Welcome to the channel of the Roving Vets. On this episode, we're going to do a hike to a waterfall in Middle Tennessee.
So today is our 5th anniversary. Go us. 5th wedding anniversary anyway. And we are about to go on a hike at Stillhouse in Tennessee. It is in between Summertown, Tennessee and Mount Pleasant, Tennessee. One thing that a lot of people don't realize about the state of Tennessee is anywhere you're at in the state of Tennessee, you are no further than 1 hour from a state park. Doesn't matter where you're at, you can get to a state park in 1 hour. So that's what we're doing today for our 5th anniversary. We have never been here before, so we're gonna try something we've not done on our anniversary.
Looks rough.
Yeah, here we go. We got the Mav Man. He's the traveling Maverick. Coming with us.
Another dog.
The entrance looks like right here, but we came in this one over here. One thing I will note is there is not just a whole lot of parking. And I love this because I fuss all the time about seeing people throw trash out, so that's hilarious to me. All right, we got 3 choices. Which one are we doing, Rob?
Stillhouse Hollow Falls.
Still.
Sweet, natural.
Maverick's gonna do his first peeing on things. We, this whole, channel have tried to keep you updated on, can you do this with mobility issues? No. This one, no. Very steep, very rocky. This kind to where it's just, it can be slippery, right? Because it's on dirt. So, as far as mobility issues are concerned, this is one that you're gonna have to steer clear of. Tennessee is very humid all year round, be it winter, be it summer, spring, fall, it does not matter. It is humid. There's 2 different trails you can take. You can go straight or you can go that way. I think Rob is picking the bridge trail to start, and then we'll come back through to the falls. Got the traveling Maverick on his hike.
Getting steep here.
It is getting very steep here. Oh, wow. So that's the bridge we were just on. Up the hill, and this is the view from up here. Again, me talking, Rob going. At least here in Tennessee, they're giving you paint signs like, hey, this is the right way. Hopefully, anyway. When we got lost in the desert hot springs in Arizona, that was bad, bad, bad. But one thing I would have said was the markings were terrible there, which is, I think, why we ended up so lost. So, at least out here, there's little paint markings. Look, there's Rob. You can't see it from here, but the tree beside him actually has blue on it. That was very smart. One thing I will remind you when you're in Tennessee is you're gonna have a lot of mosquitoes. I'm sitting here doing this. We grew up in Tennessee. We haven't lived here in over 5 years, but we did grow up here. So we should have remembered that. We didn't. Up ahead, we have the old traveling Maverick on a trail on the way to a waterfall somewhere in the middle of Tennessee. So the little family that we saw just a minute ago, one thing they did warn us about, well, it is the middle of summer, turning into fall technically, because it is starting to get chilly at night. Well, chillier. But they said that in the waterfall area where the creek is, that there are water moccasins that keep coming out. And
You're sweating pink. And
I did. I dyed my hair last night again.
the trail splits right here. Which one you gonna pick?
Looking like Rudy Giuliani that one day he's talking. Go straight and don't turn, maybe? That's what we're going with. We went this way. We just kept going straight instead of doing the turn. So here we go. At least on this hike, you can only get so lost because you can hear vehicles. And when we got lost in the desert in Arizona, we were so far out there we couldn't hear anything. So when we started hearing noise on that hike in Arizona, I started, thank you Jesus, because I was so worried we were actually going to die in the desert that day. We did not, obviously, but man, it was scary. It almost looks like carpet. Once you get to the peak of the little spot, it looks like you got a little bench to sit on. Maverick's like, why are we stopped? So this is where Rob's walking, right? Just look at the drop. And it just keeps going and you can't tell. For those of you that don't know, I'm very afraid of heights. So yeah, there's that part. Pretty sure we just walked through a bunch of poison oak. This one's not allergic. That one is.
It's all part of the experience, Russ.
So I told him, you better hope we get to the creek in the next 10 minutes to wash it off so you're not in trouble.
I'll be all right.
So this is the point where we're turning. The one spot a minute ago where it was like, do you go this way or that way? Well, after you get to the little bench, just turn around. Don't keep going. Once you get to the bench, sit there, catch your breath if you need to, then turn around, and then cut back to where the one spot is. So Maverick does not like you to get in front of him. He always wants to be the person that's at the front. It's probably just the protector in him, because he is a pretty darn good guard dog. But if you try to get in front of him, he don't like it. And see, he will try his best to get back in front, no matter what. This is where the mobility issues come in, right? You can probably hear the kid crying. Maybe not. I mentioned the kid crying because this is not really a easy walk to do. You want to be well balanced for this, but also it's like 89 degrees with like 70-something% humidity right now. So it's hot, humid, and a lot of elevation change and a lot of slippery spots. So just, is it pretty? Absolutely. But just be cautious. Just look at all this. Really pretty. Beautiful view. Just gotta be careful is all. But the good thing is, if it's a spot where it's just too much, they do have stairs out. So that way you don't, you know, completely klutz. Only trash leaves trash. Why? I don't care what kind of trash it is. If you didn't find it in nature, you shouldn't throw it back out in nature. You know, you're going to find Maverick in the water if he can find it. If he can find the water, he's on it. Every time. You might or might not have ever heard the saying, Lord willing and the creeks don't rise. I don't know where that originated from. Or maybe you haven't heard that saying and maybe it's a southern saying, I don't know. But that phrase, Lord willing and the creeks don't rise, because when it rains, it pours around here often. So you got to be cautious when you're going places after you know it's been raining. The bridge, I guess, would be that. Thick vegetation is dangerous in this area for more than one reason. One reason, bugs. Some people really are allergic to mosquitoes. Thank God I'm not, but some people really are. So if you are allergic to mosquitoes, there are quite a bit out here. Snakes. Snakes are very common here. There's quite a few poisonous breeds in the state of Tennessee. The Tennessee saying is, leaves of 3, leave them be. Leaves of 4, grow some more. Leaves of 5, stay alive, which means you'll stay alive if you touch the 5. But it's just a little saying that you learn as a child. Everybody learns around here to keep you safe when you're out in the sticks.
I hadn't been here in a really long time, so I thought it was further down the hollow, but it's right there.
Well, I haven't been here at all, so here we go.
Holler, but you hear the falls? It's right up ahead. I can hear them now.
So, apparently, once upon a time, it's on the water, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but used to be a Stillhouse. Maybe or maybe not Prohibition era, I don't really know.
There's a big chimney pipe.
And yeah, big old chimney pipe right here, probably. I mean, I can't tell you for sure that's what it was, but very likely. Yeah. Maybe don't dye your hair just a couple of days before you do this. Or you're gonna, you know what? At least I'm wearing pink though, so whatever. It's not a very big creek right now running. So it doesn't just get too washed away, I don't suppose. It's not deep. Maverick loves swimming. He's going to try to find a place to swim. Don't do you very good to shake off when you're still in the water, kiddo. Yeah. Here he goes.
You gonna go swimming too?
Alright, so I did not get it on camera because I was too slow, but that family told us that there were water moccasins in the creek. Oh, there was. I saw him swimming around and then went back in. Needless to say, I'm done. At least it's pretty. I guess it's pretty at least. Well, us Tennesseans walking through the water. He's like, I'm so confused. Why did y'all go through the water when there was a bridge?
Perfectly good bridge there.
Perfectly good bridge there, huh, Mavs? So Maverick don't mind these stairs. He's fine with those. He hates these. But I think it's because they hurt his paws, probably. But this, it's like nature. So these don't, he don't mind these at all. Yeah, bottom of the falls, the way we just came. We're gonna go see the top of the falls now. So that is where we just were. And now we're up here at the top of it. So pretty much, instead of following the trail back, we're just, after we got up to the part that's above the waterfall, we're just following the creek bed back. But there are quite a few different levels of falls here that you would not have known about otherwise, like this. This is a small falls area. Yeah. So if you would like to, once you get to the top of the waterfall, follow the creek back up, it will end up putting you right back on the path, or right beside the path. Just know that anytime you're in a creek bed, it is going to be slippery, so make sure you're wearing the proper shoes. If you choose to do that, make sure you know, very slippery. I'll say it again, very slippery. I did not fall, Rob did not fall. Don't mean I hadn't fallen on slippery creek beds in the past, so just warning you there. The part to go back to the car, yes, it's steep. So I'm just spinning, right? So the path. Haven't moved the level yet at all. Now I did. Yeah, it's steep. Alright, so we're going to just show you the
exit.
The exit area.
The entrance.
And showing you this really just because.
Where do you even go?
This is very.
It's gonna be some off-road magic.
It's hard to tell because of the angle, but in the Jeep. We in the Jeep, and it's but in saying that,
look at that.
There's the entrance there, and then you can go out the other way. Maybe just go in and out at that one spot. Why not? I mean, it's not a big enough parking area really anyway to have just a ton of people in there.
Beautiful
so
sunset.
Try that. Yeah, beautiful sunset today. I guess I put the camera on at the wrong time because it's behind the trees now. Officially done with the Stillhouse Falls. Now we're gonna go back to the camper, take showers, and go eat a yummy meal. All right, we're showered. I got jewelry on and everything because it's our anniversary. I still ain't wearing makeup. You ain't getting that. We're about to go out to eat some food for our anniversary. Little Mav man, he ate his din-din already, so I filled him back up just in case, and he's gonna eat his treat while we leave and go eat din-din. My food is really good, but I'm about full. I think Rob getting there. No tacos left though. So we drove all over town. This is a small town that we're in right now. Very little food options because it's Labor Day, and I guess in some small towns they still take Labor Day as Labor Day, the day that laborers should be off work. I'm just glad that the Mexican restaurant was good to stay open for us.